It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see the Bears. Rocket Arm quarterback, he's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bears and the Falcons coming up next.
Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold to be. The final two-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense, and at the helm in his second season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you polled folks with a ballot, and I certainly have one, I think they'd say he's the front runner for MVP. So now it comes down to finishing out the season strong. And a good game here would certainly strengthen his case.
Check, peek.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And some room to work. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Ritter's throws now. Loose football. The ball comes out. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely to go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. From the 46, here's second and a couple. They run it again with Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's got Lewis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd and 6. Cook now off the read option. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
That's a gain of 5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Keeps himself upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Going play action, Ritter. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter to Crowder, and he's got it. And a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be called for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards and a first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Dalvin Cook, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson, 18 carries, 86 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Ready, set.
Robinson with it. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in his career. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once. Maybe defensively now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2-3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Jonathan Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Ritter off the play fake. Short throw to Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ritter now. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Brings up 4th down, solid coverage by the Bears D. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last.
There he goes, right side. Still going. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamison Crowder. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. But here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go, set.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Here's Ritter.
Flushed out right.
Smart decision by Ritter, sliding down, and he's got the first.
Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
On play action, here's Ritter. And complete to Drake London.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ritter.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd down and 1. Ritter will set up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Come on, set.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons first down.
First down. Here's Ritter. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like it marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter.
Dancing to his left. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. On 1st down, Ritter.
And he fends him off. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Cowboys who get the win at home. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on what's happening with the Bills at Highmark Stadium, and they trail the visiting Patriots at halftime.
Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Josh Jacobs, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. It was the veteran Dalvin Cook who took center stage in that first half. These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. On second down, Cook shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. Escapes the defender. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here's Cook again.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their 25-yard line.
Ready, go.
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Still on his feet. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Bijan Robinson.
75 yards.
And the Falcons get a bit closer.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
And he's loose again.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
They start the drive with Cook. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears.
Terry McLaurin
with now his second touchdown of this third quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Ritter back to throw.
Crowder's got it over the middle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Check pink.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Black swap. Yellow. Line. Opposite. Green.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
Okay,
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2nd and 6. At the Bears' 35-yard line.
And And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now at Soldier Field.
Okay, right?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
97.
It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Ritter.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate guy.
And it's a fumble, and this is picked up by the Bears. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run again on 1st down. Cook.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out to his left.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table, and you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0.
Touchdown, Chicago! Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year.
And the Bears are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
And you can see, as many of you already know, they have clinched the NFC South. But as it stands, Charles, they would still need to host a game on Wild Card Weekend.
And that's a good thing for them, because coming out of your division, getting to the playoffs with an opportunity to host to start the playoffs, that's a pretty good way to get things going. Whoever came out of this division, we knew that they were going to be playoff ready, and this team certainly is.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Looking for London on the out route complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Ritter and London team up there. 1st down, Atlanta.
Check red, switch, yellow, check white, check pink, black swap.
Patterson on the draw. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Ready.
Ritter to throw it. This pass is caught by London.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They go play action here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. Dances by him. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A CD, they're not big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Steps away. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll run with Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Cook. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
Ritter looking to throw on first and 10. Throw left side. There's London.
And they work this out past the 25. The end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Ritter now.
Man open, here is Crowder. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
So this one in the win column for for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof.